I'm Mike Knoedl, Sheriff of Dallas County. I've been here since 1989, retired from the game and fish for 6 years and was playing with granddaughters and hunting and fishing, lost my mind, run for sheriff, and I won, and here we are. I grew up in Scott, Arkansas. I worked on a rice and soybean farm, kind of starting at the age of 11. Worked there on and off until, during the summers especially. When I was 21, I applied at the Arkansas Game and Fish. There were 10 job openings, there were 1,100 applications. Fortunately, I was hired when I was 21, so I got started at a very young age. And I was always interested in the game. I loved to hunt and fish, the outdoors. But actually, there was a state trooper, his name was John Scarborough. He was from Lone Oak. I had talked to him, and he's the one that told me, he said, the perfect job for you is being a game warden. You love to hunt and fish, the outdoors, and he said, the state trooper thing, you're confined to a car every day, and the more I thought about it, I thought that is the perfect job. I literally climbed off a John Deere combine to come apply or go to the interview for game fish. That was my life, that was my experience. I had no law enforcement experience, didn't have a college degree in wildlife or fisheries or criminal justice or anything. I was just a kid that worked on a farm. The neat part of my story is, to me, is I worked each level. I mean, I started as an officer, then I was a field supervisor, then I was kind of a straight line supervisor out of Little Rock as a major over the southern part of the state. Then I became the colonel, which is over the whole enforcement division. Then I was deputy director, so I made each one of those steps, and that's very beneficial. The main thing is doing it right and never forget who you work for, and that's the people. And when I was at Game and Fish, I drilled and drilled and drilled and drilled on my employees for that. Don't ever forget who you work for. I might answer to the Game and Fish Commission, those 7 commissioners. Here, I was elected, so I answer to the people. And don't ever forget who you work for. You may not like them, they may not like you, but at the end of the day, you work for them. People don't care what you know until they know that you care. And that's very important to me.